CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the... When their Seahawks are introduced, we're ready for football.
Bro, ain't nobody gonna turn that shit off?
Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And that'll carry over the back. Line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
I'm about to destroy you, JP.
Philip Dorsett, 54 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. So a one-handed grab.
Man, Lowski, you sorry as hell.
Just saw there. That type of a one-handed catch. What's next?
Shit, I beat you with that. You talking about?
Jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed.
I already done beat you, Lowski.
Not much more impressive than that. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
You not fucking with me no more, bro. I done changed my whole game up, bro. I done changed my game up. Ain't nobody fucking with me.
That's the 25-yard line.
Hell no, I don't want to route catch straight up. I'm gonna pass that motherfucker, run and throw it.
At their 25-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in.
I really was still an invite.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Wilson. Out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Man, you talking like you good or something.
2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, you got right.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Up to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I gotta start mixing in the plays. I can't go straight to Wildcat.
No, what happened? Why you put time out that quick?
They go play action for Brady. And a dump off to White. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
On third down, that's White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Brady will try again on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL
play without the Wildcat now. Niggas got that shit construed.
Get your best players into space with the football.
With all that talk, JP, I'm finna destroy your ass.
Swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss.
Nah, it was a good game all the way to the end, bro. I was playing the Ravens, bro. Now you got my top tier team. What you gonna do? Whoop. Nope, you try to wait. Woo!
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL. We're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
All right, regular play, homie. Call motion your play. Call motion your play.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. It's a first down and more for Gordon. His throw caught at about the 5. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Gordon, of course, picked up in a trade from the Browns back on September 18th. They really should help a Patriot offense that has some question marks at wide receiver.
Yeah, you're banking on a lot of potential here with Josh Gordon, because if you get the total package, if you get the size, the speed, the catch radius, the ability to play the ball in the air, he has everything. Could be one of the top 3 or 4 receivers in the NFL when he's on top of his game. And they need him to be that. Remember, they traded Brandon Cooks to the Los Angeles Rams in the offseason.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. As Seattle makes their way back out here, Charles, let's take a little deeper dive as they go into the offseason, what they need to do. They led the NFL in rushing yards. You talked about it. They ran the football well. Where do they need to improve?
Maybe a little less stubbornness in establishing the run at times because Chris Carson, their lead back, didn't get started against Dallas. Mike Davis couldn't add a whole lot. Rashad Penny, who was a rookie, he didn't add a whole lot in that one as well. Sometimes you have to let Russell Wilson be the guy and let him throw it around. They'll continue to work on that in the offseason and fortify him with a few more weapons on the perimeter, I believe.
On 2nd down, Davis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On play action, it's Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket. Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. And an alley to run. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to air this. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big hook up there. Wilson to Baldwin. 51 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Anybody need a game, yo?
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mm-hmm. Should have do?
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Who the fuck you
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Janikowski bangs it through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And now out come the Patriots.
Y'all rap battle.
And on that last drive, went
that's
for
some
it
down
on
south
fourth, turned
shit.
it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That one goes for 24 yards.
First play of the drive. Excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Room to run inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success.
He got the first down.
The offensive linemen. We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. This is White. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Philip Dorsett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back.
I'm playing on your time. I ain't gonna get greedy. I ain't gonna get greedy, baby. I'm a coach. Let the clock run out. Who cares? No fumble, no nothing. Just take this thing to halftime, baby. We get the ball back. That's what I'm talking about. All you YouTube dudes, all you great YouTube dudes, no. I'll stop you. I'll be the one to stop you. All you great YouTube dudes, we'll be the ones to stop you. Boy, that hurt.
Oh, did it hurt? Did it hurt? Did it?
You heard me.
It hurt? Did it hurt? I know it hurt.
You can't get in. You can't.
I know it hurt. 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 I don't need no look. You saw how I got that. You saw how I got that. You saw how I got that. All right. You saw how I got that. Tell them how I got that. Tell them how I got that. Tell them how I got that. I was lurking.
Victories rolling. There's no more victories.
Oh, come on.
No more victories rolling. Didn't you know that?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on with it. Come on with it. Oh, I'm going to earn it, all right. I'm going to earn it, all right.
There are no more victories rolling. There are no more victories. You're going to have to earn it, little man. There's no more victories. Get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's that? What's that? You quiet? You quiet? You quiet? You quiet? You quiet? You can't believe it, huh? I know. I know, me too. That's why I scored a touchdown.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let him go for it. Let him go for it. Let him go for it.
On 2nd down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He hits Baldwin right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action, now it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Barkevius Mingo able to get in and bury him well behind the line for a loss of 17. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Flushed out right. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Bobby Wagner with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Now it's Lockett. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try to get the run game going. Here's Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a handoff to Davis. And he's got this one down to the 10. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they'll put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 overall.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Yeah, right. It'll probably come out like right here, right?
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
That's what I said. Yeah, like right there, yup. That's still enough room, though.
Now Brady.
Yeah, that's enough room, though.
Right. And right side caught Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap to the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult.
But she was over here last man shit.
They tried to cross.
She not falling asleep over this joint or something like that.
It worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down.
She can't push shit. She wants
beyond them. No pickup.
That pickup goes for 25.
Come on, I be leaving him. I be fucking just leaving him alone, right? I got the other. I got Sam sister coming over this weekend though. Ooh, I need that shot. I got man. I need that. Man, you gonna hold you.
They also
I need
have the football.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the 4. Fuck it. It's a here. Get here, do it for 100,
A
right?
couple of first downs
Yeah,
as the football
fuck that. I go with the
position at
regular
the
joint.
43
Look at
as
this
they come
body,
up
those
1st and
shots.
10.
Come on, right? Yeah, quick little joint too. Yeah, I was in the store. Yeah. But then she got her own little crib though. That's her to join Ashley. She played too.
Pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
That's Ashley. She played too though. Yeah. Look. They be all in the joint. They be in that joint. Wow, look. That's other little joint. That's both of them. Look.
Now what?
Ass shaking.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Everybody crazy this weekend. That's it.
Indeed gets him a new set of downs. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before
she
the
be coming
series
at me,
began,
man.
I know exactly
Look.
what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less
Shout,
than a 3
telling
and out.
you.
Let's get off the field.
She was like, yeah, I'm willing to be big man number 4, all that shit, man. We ain't doing all that, though.
Towards doing
But she be talking
right
that
now,
shit, though.
Getting muscle all over the
For
field.
grit,
and getting pushed down.
yeah. Look, I'm willing to be big man number 4 type shit.
Brady.
Come on, right?
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Nah,
Frank
this is
Clark.
awesome.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him
pass
down for a
up.
loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games
That
and wonder
little
why
like
they
that.
use
Look,
play
there's all that
fakes
she's
on
in it.
certain passing situations because it's not going to fool
real.
anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Like that.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line.
I'm telling you. I'm going to kill it. And also, she been fucking with girls for like 6 years.
So many times you hear
I'm going to kill that little ass.
described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
Oh, AO, right?
Sometimes you swing it
Yeah,
out
hell
to
yeah.
your
If you
runner,
go, hell
get him
yeah.
out in the
We're going to
flat,
put this one in the
have a
basement.
chance to make people miss an open field.
We'll put that one in the basement, right? I can keep these same rails though, right? They're filling the rail. Just the box full of doors. I think I still got like a comforter set downstairs, the all black joint, I think. The full joint.
And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety.
Yeah. Why, what up?
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here
What
in
was
the
good?
fourth quarter.
Come on, right?
Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running
This
yourself into an error.
for real.
They're ahead of
What
schedule
I
now
thought
after
he said
that
the
run.
ball.
He might
He
be
said the ball.
bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Now it's Wilson, buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll give it to him up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop
Everybody's
him
on the
behind
game,
the
yeah?
line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Which one, the game?
Brady.
It's probably that nigga Brandon.
He may
You
try
talking to B Green?
the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly
shit, I think I got a game
turnover.
tomorrow night,
That's
too.
a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I might have to miss that jump. I might have to go late to that jump. To my game. I might have to go late to my game tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, because you said play at 5:3. My game probably, if my game at 7, I'm good. I can leave like 6:45.
Now Wilson on 2nd down, escaping the pressure right. And it's
GCC.
hauled in by Nick Vanette. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Half an hour to get there.
That
So I'll
gets them
leave
the
like,
first down,
I'll
but they've
leave like
still got to
6:50.
move quickly
I'll
here.
get there by like 7:15, 7:20. Pushing on the highway there.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
I got these little cards on there. We got the bench on this shit I gotta put together.
Into the proper position and get anything
It's
on
a
the
little control
ball as
joint.
you heave it
Little control
downfield.
up on the party
And
room.
that's what it
He
actually
be
turns
standing up
into.
that shit though now.
That's not really a good throw, is it?
Why not? It's over there, but she want me to build it over here so he want to see it. He don't know shit, right? You real, right? She don't be all extra. She was trying to do a coming through America theme. Nigga only about to be one. You want to have a little shorty? Come on, Joe. Bro, that little Joe crazy though.
And now, in this situation, should be a no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Motherfucker crazy, the bag of dirt, man.
And that one covered beautifully.
Yeah, all the time,
Stay
all the
home,
time.
and they'll stop him behind the line.
All the time.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You'd have to think
That
likely
whole
another
night, that
running
night
play
when we
coming
came
here,
back and shit,
2nd and
we
11.
talked for like 3 hours and shit. Motherfuckers just talking like, hey, I like buying your listeners and stuff. I'm like, you better start talking to motherfuckers then.
It'll be a loss of 1,
Fuck,
and they'll be
motherfuckers.
facing a 3rd and
Whole
12.
like 3 hours talking. I'm like, damn.
Damn, John, like, go to sleep, son.
And he's got some space here. And he's across for the touchdown.
Oh, it's crazy. I'm gonna go regular head-to-head, John, man. They playing them head-to-head games. Niggas be quitting, man.
I can't believe that shit.
Damn, who the fuck you playing? Oh, yeah, damn. I cooked him too. Yeah, he did that. I was beating him 30-10 and shit in the second. He quit. Yeah, you had to kill a John. People, you had to kill it though. You killed it back to back. You hurt the John like what is that? What is that?
You know what I told you last night?
Yeah.
This time, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Oh, he was killing. Yeah.
But I knew I had to get up though.
Yeah, at first you can't even get up at first though, right? Keep it real.
I ain't want to at first. I ain't want to, but I was like,
I'ma take mama to the Marriott and
last one.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking her ass up. Yeah.
Yeah, who made it as deep out? I know it hurt because it's so gay.
I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all in nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can. Yeah. Super fly for the dumbos, 20 slides like a shuffle. Hit the cadence on my
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't need
Yeah.
the ball, but you see how I keep the game close.
Yeah, my brother got that John. Yeah, that shit. niggas get everything. Yeah, that shit be rocking though. They got like the little peppers on the end and all that shit. That shit good as hell though. Yeah, he was like, that shit good. He was actually with the provolone cheese, not no mustard though. With the mayonnaise though.
I know what you throw pick.
We got the Sara Lee honey. We got the Sara Lee honey wheat bread and shit. You feel me?
That's what I get.
He said, yeah, the potato bread be rocking too. I'm on a diet and shit though. So like, nah, I'm trying to eat healthy and shit. he said, with the provolone cheese, with the mayonnaise and the mustard. That's what he was just saying too. I don't eat that mustard shit though.
Yeah, I eat the mustard. Sometimes I eat mustard.
Yeah.
The mayonnaise and mustard.
He said the same exact thing. He said the mayonnaise and mustard mix, John.
Yo, and tell him with a pickle.
He said with a pickle, John. Oh, he said he don't fuck with pickles.
Oh, yeah. The pickle burn fat though.
No, man. He funny as shit.
Practice, that's all.
Me, I do. Send it to Ant, shoot him out, yo. That's cool. I do too. This game gonna be over before then.
That's the only thing I you know what I'm saying? I'm not Eli Manning. He'll never, you know what's crazy? You'll never see him really get to that.
All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hated or love it. The underdog with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young dog, Cartagena. Excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life is still not a man. You ain't have space. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice. I'm super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized.
Yo, who's the one that blow out somebody so I can beat that person?
Ain't no half step and see you at the crossroads.
Who the best in the party though? Who the best in the party though, man? Who the best in the party though, man?
Yeah, exactly. Tell him, Bleed. Tell him, Bleed. Tell him, Bleed. Talking all that shit. Don't lose it in you.
For the cream run the game. For the money on the green is the
Good game, JP. I had to spank your ass right quick.
I'm about to play this dude, goddamn. Who just told you good game? Versus David. I think Ant Shooter said that. Ain't it? No, I ain't playing nobody. I've been looking for a game. Come on, let's rock out.
Nah, send it to me, bro.
I'll send it to you, man.
So I can beat your ass right fast.
What up, nigga? I beat you already, nigga. What you talking?
You ain't beat me already, bro. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker group. Yeah.
Wait, so who won? I already done played it. I send it to you then.
He beat me, got me.